Most movies you'll see in your life will give you an experience that you'll be able to go away feeling quite satisfied, while others will make you feel like you wasted an hour and a half of your life.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Anyway, we're going to be looking at a movie shot down by critics called Jack and Jill.
When he tried to masturbate.
David Cage originally coined the idea of a funny movie about identical twins. He unfortunately gave it up to create epic video games about young children drowning. So let's first talk characters, the most important part of a narrative. This movie really only cares about creating bland stereotypes that appeal to kids and idiots rather than characters with layers like the big ogre onion man. I get that this is a comedy, not a drama, but they could at least be relatable. For example, BoJack Horseman is able to balance comedy with relatable and grounded characters. I'm not going to explain why, so go watch it yourself. It is definitely worth the watch. You know what, I'm not even going to analyse the characters because they're that simple that I can summarise them all in 5 words. Bland, boring and forced advertisements. Absolute misery begins with ad executive and family man Jack Sadelstein on the set of an ad for some American diarrhea medicine. We're then introduced to the other protagonist, Jill.
Where were you? Who the fuck is rich in this house? Jesus, it's yours. I have an apartment. I'm not sure where. My dog knows though.
After that, the family sit down for dinner and pretty much nothing happens. Jill takes a hissy fit and runs into the woods, which causes more and more shouting. Jack soon has a revelation. He realises that he is in fact in an Adam Sandler movie. Later, Jack is so sick of Jill that he puts her on a dating website. The next day, Jill goes on a date and wow, such a surprise, it doesn't work out. Later, the family go to Jack and Jill's surprise party.
Really, it's fascinating. How does it work, Mr. Subway Sandwich? Just tell me more.
Just Jared's fine.
Oh, for God's sake, she must be taking the piss. No, I'm Okay, I think it's better off that we just ignore that. After that, Jill goes to the Mexican guy's picnic and nothing noteworthy happens. Jack tells Jill that she can come on the cruise with the family. Later, Pacino says that he's coming to get Jill on the cruise, but she doesn't want to be with him. So Jack dresses up as Jill and no, I'm not kidding. Jill phones Jack during the dinner. Jack soon realises that the ad isn't worth ruining his relationship with Jill because that's never ever been done before. Jill goes home and goes to a restaurant for something to eat for her birthday. Jack and his family show up and he apologises to her. Then they go to Jill's house and the Mexican guy confesses his love for her.
And boom, there you have it. It's actually 32 seconds, so I gotta lose 2 seconds. Maybe you can tell me what part you would lose, but I think we are getting there.
Burn this.
I'm sorry?
This must never be seen by anyone.
Jack and Jill is one of the funniest movies I have ever seen. We have funny, epic Bin Laden jokes.
Hey, what's with the beard? You look a little like Bin Laden.
Some lit fart jokes.
I'm guessing Mexican?
Yes, Mexican, Mr. Food Detective. And Felipe treated me like a...
What is Evil Knievel doing wheelies in there? What? It's
Right, so time to be completely honest. The comedy is god-awful. The jokes are rammed down your throat, so by the end, the only thing you feel is completely empty. In the intro credits, we see Jack and Jill growing up, so the movie can begin to build its narrative. The only thing it adds is more fart joke.
Where were you?
The bird also says, "Where were you?" like Jill.
When immigration shows up, I do a great impression of a tree. I'm kidding.
I hope you find this funny because you're gonna hear it every single time he's on screen.
Whoa! 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 Okay, I'm ready, let's go! Oh my god!
Okay, we get it, Jill's fat.
Hello? Shh. Mrs. Applebaum! Hi! Yeah, no...
What are you doing?
It wasn't an emergency,
Okay, we get it, Jill's an obnoxious fucking idiot. You don't need to continue. Jack and Jill taught me that if you knock out a Mexican and they won't wake up, just feed them jalapenos. Those were some of the worst jokes, but if I went through them all, we'd be here for hours. Adam Sandler movies have been notoriously known for their product placements. But this film takes the cake. Remember when I said Jack is an ad executive? This movie uses that to shove in as many product placements as possible.
What a chick. It's awesome.
That was a chick?
Yeah, that was a chick.
Actually met you one time at a movie premiere.
Jack and Jill is by far Adam Sandler's worst movie. It claims to be a comedy, but it's just not funny. Mostly everything about this film is bad. I would like to be able to say that his other movies are far better than this, but I just can't. I'm nostalgic for pretty much all of his movies before 2010, and I'm afraid that's the only reason I like them. They're not that funny or interesting, just nostalgia. Ever since 2009, his films have been dwindling in popularity and quality. You still see him once or twice a year, but that's nothing compared to the juggernaut that he once was.
Hello?
Buka Pintu!
Siapa ini? Bicara sekarang.
Ah, crap. Sialalo! Cepatan, buka pintu! Ah, tai! It worked! There he is! Up there! Get on the gun! Oh boy.